free to real. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. It's the first of the month. Dude, though. Shout out to my Ohio man, my good Cleveland man. They got a good gym across the street. Oh, they got people in the gym at one of them. What time is it? 2 o'clock. That's right. Remember that jump rocking out. Oh, you can get a day pass. What's up? Where y'all from? Matter of fact, I'm about to go see. 'Cause I was looking at the gym. I said, man, I might go to the gym in the morning. Whatever I gotta do, I gotta get me some sleep. Got too much running around to do. Yeah, they working out. That's a real life anytime joke. Look, 2 in the morning, they getting it in. They got a gym out this jump. My legs start. How do I feel about the VA part of the DMV? Bruh, I don't really get into too much geographical set tripping, right? But since they done created this term DMV, it's a true term. So I accept it. I don't know if I accept how far I stretch, but I mean, because the cultures are so different. For example, what I mean by that is that, like the ghetto boys say, every hood is a ghetto. However, I think Richmond dudes act different than, DC dudes or Northern Virginia dudes. And correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of Richmond dudes, they only focus where they from and what they claim on Richmond. They got a heavy bag in that junk though. Good heavy bag. Whole rack of good stuff in that junk. You can shake out in that junk. Hey, that junk alright. Might see what it do. Do you know what his answer was? I don't do Clubhouse. What was his answer? Richmond dudes want to be like the Carolinas. You think so? Hell nah, Richmond dude. What part of the Carolinas? It ain't another big city for hundreds of miles. Not that I'm saying other dudes in Virginia, other dudes in Northern Carolina, don't do they thing. Somebody say, dude saying welcome home, thug don't even show their own men no love. Yeah, I think that's a general thing, man. You ain't got to do nothing for thug. You ain't got to give them a ride. You ain't got to give them no clothes. You ain't got to give them no money and welcome home. You ain't got to throw them no party. It's easy to say welcome home, thug. When your man come home, if you ain't got nothing to give him, Can't take them out to eat, can't buy them a phone, can't buy them a pair of shoes or outfit, give them a couple of dollars. You don't want to say nothing to them, right? I ain't got that problem, man. You know, even if I ain't got no money to give them, I got time. I can help them do something. Bro, I ain't gonna hate on 804 like that, bro. I don't set trip like that. I know good men everywhere. I know good men everywhere. I mean, shoot, we got Bammers where I'm from. Bammers everywhere. The judge tried to be funny, banning him for 10 years from Metro Atlanta. Man, if I was him, I wouldn't even mind. Just let me out of this jail. But I was telling somebody the other day that I thought that's how he was gonna do it. But when I do my little breakdown, Thug did everything he was supposed to do. Kept his mouth shut, stood firm, and fought the peoples, man. You know, them allegations, a lot of times, them Jones be trumped up. And that ain't to say that, man, we don't make a mistake or two here or there, or break a law or two here or there, but what they trying to allege, send a man away to jail for decades. Like his lawyer said, a lot of these things are factually just not even true. Even if you just investigate. It's chilly out here. I'm gonna get in the car for a minute. It's Ohio weather. It wasn't that chilly when I left home. It was actually hot when I left DC. You feel me? He already said he was transferring his probation to LA. Oh, he'd be out there with Lil Durk. He'd be able to look out for Lil Durk. Yeah, the 15 years probation, but when you got money like Thug, as long as you don't get the tripping, what's 15 years? That's a long time. He ain't in jail, though. He shouldn't get in no more trouble, no way. But I'm glad he was able to come off and walk out of there, man. He had a look yesterday. He was confident, but like I said, don't nobody want to fight them peoples and take the risk. Ain't no sense of gambling when they gonna get your way out. They basically saying, we gonna let you go. Just take a cop to something. It ain't like he was preserving himself from being a felon. The guy told Blue that the fifth rule on the safety valve states that he has to cooperate with the government, and Blue said that his attorney was speaking for him. See, they missing the point with Blue, bruh. The point with Blue is that with either safety valve, the one for the innocent people or the one for the rats, you gotta go on and sit down with the government and debrief. The problem with dudes like me in situations like that is that you gotta sit in there and talk to them peoples about crimes that you didn't do by yourself. It's not even alleged that you did the crimes by yourself. You get it? Who wear female dresses? You talk about Thug. I mean, Thug from Atlanta, they different than me. I ain't going. I ain't gonna nitpick with everything, man. Like that's that's how they want to get down. That's how he want to get down. At least he ain't tell nothing on nobody. And that wind blowing hard off that lake. I said, let's smoke out. What you think about it though? Glad they ain't sending. I am glad they ain't sending a good man to prison. That ain't gonna help nobody at all. Like he said, I like how they explained the whole thing. They say, man, he got kids. So his mother had 11 kids. He got kids. People are hurting, man. He got things to do. He about to be a mega star though. Again, like his situation bigger than like whatever star on his level that came home like that. Like it might be the biggest thing since Tupac coming home. Music. He was facing the death penalty. I mean, even before the stuff with BG going to the grand jury, that was, big for the street rappers. But musically, this might be the biggest thing since Tupac coming home. Somebody said they was about to say Pac. Yeah, musically, think about it. Musically, big record labels are licking their chops. You feel me? We gonna see though. I don't think nobody could debate that one, man. Arguably, that might be the closest thing. I mean, like, what else? Who else? 42 Doug, no. BG, no. Boosie, no. I can't think of nobody else. I feel you on the 15 years of probation, but what choice do you got in the matter? Technically, that's a win. Man, listen, home, you said keep it 100. Pac was a sucker. I said musically, so not to agree or disagree with you, I specifically said musically so we could avoid the conversation if Pac was a sucker or was he a street nigga or just like the brother said, thug wear dresses. Like, I'm just talking about the music right now with him. The music and the court case. I mean, if we want to get into the situation with Pac was locked up for rape, but we know the circumstances wasn't. Mike Tyson was locked up for rape. We don't walk around and say they rapists, though. Right or wrong? Of all rappers. Somebody said 99% of all rappers suckers. I'm sure we can have a long debate about that, man. You think you can have a sit down with Tut in the future based on y'all relationship? Yeah, I sent word to Tut. I'm trying to holler at Tut. I see Tut already out doing public speaking and stuff, so Tut ain't shy. He intellectual. He know how to speak. So he could talk about street stuff, intellectual stuff, all in the same breath. He one of them type of dudes. But I definitely do it. I want to do an interview with Tech. He done 27 years. He got stories to tell. But I definitely want to talk to him about, his interaction with DC dudes, because everywhere I seen him, man, he was a man and he dealt with men. I don't know Ali's though, so I can't speak on him. I seen somebody said the other day, I left the whole conversation alone. I don't know him. I don't know what his situation is either. Man, I'm too small for Thug, man. I ain't big enough for Thug yet. Hey, Lamar, you gonna send me that? I mean, Vlad ain't no street dude. I don't know why dudes hold him to a street dude standard. He ain't no street dude. That's like holding Oprah Winfrey to a street dude standard. They not street. I mean, I don't like what Gunna pleaded to. He pleaded to Jeffrey Williams being in a car with a weapon or some drugs. So, I ain't pleading to nothing that got nothing to do with nobody else. Yeah, I need that paperwork. What's up, my man from the Bay? Shout out to the Bay. Got some big boys out the Bay, too. I'm about to go out the Bay, do my Young Dolph thing. Was Gunna a street dude or was he just an artist? I think for real, I think my problem be I be talking to dudes that ain't street. That's why dudes kept saying T.I. ain't identified nobody. T.I. testified for the government, bro. He a government witness. Nah, y'all ain't slept on. Come on, bro. Y'all ain't slept on. Not by nobody who know what's up. Where I'm from, dudes used to dream about getting a connect from out there, man, back in them days, in the good old days. Just this is what people feel, realize. That's true. Gunna admitted to something that somebody else did in open court. He said it's still them days. That's right, Slim talking that shit. He was crippin', but I don't consider him street even before his case. Did a Crime Stopper commercial like Tip. Hold up. He did a Crime Stop. Bruh, I ain't talking about that no more then. He did a Crime Stopper commercial, huh? Like what? What? What Fat Trail say? What? Nigga, what? Come on, bruh. That's funny. That's hilarious. I gotta look that up tonight. Yeah, shout out to Oakland. Hey, them Oakland dudes, bruh, they kind of, man, remind me of, old school DC. Like they be going on the Peoples. Oakland quietly, man. That joke game type mobbing. He said, "Yep, Crime Stoppers." Yeah, we ain't gotta talk about that no more. Then that's enough right there. I seen the tip commercial, but nah, I never seen the Gunna joke, or even I ain't know who it was. I ain't know who Gunna was until he was in the courtroom talking about Thug. I heard the songs and everything. That's how man old I am. I ain't even know my girl had to say, man, that's Gunna. What interview he do? I've been on the highway all day. He did an interview today, or with who? I don't think the kids about what Gunna did either. Say, wow, what? About what he said about the Gunna thing? It was an Italian mob presence in DC way back in the 30s, but the average guys ran them out. To my understanding, I had to look it up again. I wasn't too into that, but another YouTuber, I think it's called One Nation. They got a story on it, like the Irish. They had some Irish and some white gangsters in DC. So Italians never really got a stronghold here, but Italians did they thing in DC. Cadillac. If you go back to them Cadillac stories, Cadillac allegedly robbed some dudes that had connections to the Genovese family. It's in this paperwork. I don't do Halloween. I don't do nothing that got nothing to do with Halloween. Where you on your way to? Cleveland. I'm in Cleveland, bro. Shout out to them Cleveland niggas, man. Shout out to them Columbus niggas. I answer that question now. I don't think Ray live in DC. Can he live in DC? You can do whatever you want, but I could jump off a bridge without a parachute, but that wouldn't be a smart thing for me to do. You agree? Appreciate it, man. I just be keeping it real. What's up? What's up? What it do? Where y'all from, man? Hit the like button. We got 50 people up in here. Hit the like button for me, man. You from 63rd? That's where you from? Uptown in this bitch. He said 55th Street. Langley Park up in this jump. Shout out to my Langley Park man. Jackson, Mississippi up in here. Jersey up in here. Salute. Cleveland be doing their things, man. Young and old. That's a good question. I don't know, man. If I just had to take a shot at the question. If I had to take a shot at the question, I'd say that they think that it's some type of code that come from somewhere else. But when I be talking about the code or snitching or rats and this and that, I'm only talking about dudes who say they street. The only reason I brought up the T.I. thing because when his response was, you can check my paperwork, I ain't did this, I ain't did that. That's a street dude thing. A dude who don't care about it say I don't care about it. But you can't say that you care about the rules but then break the rules. You can't have it both ways. What type of car? You tell me. What it look like? What it look like? He said BMW. Nah, this ain't a BMW. Not this one. Somebody said it look like a Camry. Okay, cool. That's cool with me. As long as the Camry get me where I gotta go, and I'm trying to get to the money. Nah, I never was locked up with loose ends. Somebody said A6. Who said that? Somebody said, I hope you ain't grabbed them old studio. Nah. I got this jump from somewhere else. X line, you know it. He said GS 300, man, you trolling. I ain't dead. I ain't on no material shit, bruh. Just to be alive and free, I'm winning, man. My standards are fair. What solid dudes out of Virginia was I locked up with? I was locked up with a few good men out of Virginia. Bo Billy, that's an old timer. You ain't gonna know him probably though. But Bo Billy was out of Virginia. He was so terrible in Virginia. They sent him to Lord. You know you gotta be terrible to get sent out of the Department of the Virginia Department of Corrections. They put you in the DC Department of Corrections. I don't know too many pro bono Fed lawyers off the top of my head, but that's a Google search. That's easy. But all lawyers do some pro bono work. That's a part of being a lawyer. I don't understand what you talking about. Somebody said Bo Billy from Portsmouth. I ain't even know that. I know he was from Virginia. I know he came from Virginia. I ain't know he was from Portsmouth though. But at Portsmouth, Norfolk, Hampton, they got a whole lot of strong black dudes that come out them areas. Just so happens some of them end up in jail, but a lot of them end up in politics and sports and stuff like that. Some of them was getting some money too. Bo Billy a gangster though. He been in jail about 50 years. Like fly. He was in law when I got there. Henry Gorham. I heard that name. That's the dude that took over the court building. Who was that from Virginia? Do a documentary about me. I mean, it done crossed my mind, but I ain't, you know, I don't feel like I'm where I need to be. I got a couple accomplishments I need to check off the box. Damn, somebody say Bo Billy and Wallace Ridge now, so they send it back to the Virginia system. Oh, his real name is Henry Gorham. Man, you be knowing what you know, Slim. I'm from Northwest, bro. Those guys from Northeast. I'm from Northwest DC. I don't be doing a whole bunch of Northeast, Northwest. I'm from DC, but I was born and raised uptown. I don't got no problem with what Young Thug did. He went on and got out their way. He ain't tell on nobody. They forced some of the stipulations and they let him go. I'm glad they let him go. Make sure you hit the like button. If you rocking with me and I'm rocking with you, make sure you hit the like button. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I got my little handheld PlayStation. I'm about to go play some boxing. Go to sleep at about 6 o'clock. But on the highway since like 4 o'clock. This meat gonna get cooked. That was a joke. I was choking like the dude from Boston. He keep wanting to speak on DC. Y'all lucky to be on YouTube. Every time I think about him, I just think about them grievances he wrote with the dude name who popped him in the back of the head. I don't know, man. It depends, man. I'm about to tap out, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, though. I might be back. If not, I might hit y'all when I go. I got some business to take care of. But then I got a cousin locked up in Cleveland. I got to stop by there. He say, just Jake. You know, the New York dudes used to call the police Jake. When I heard 1090 Jake, I think 1090 police. My New York men ain't in here. 1090 Jake. Remember they used to be like Jake coming, man, watch out. Even in jail, my man Osiris from Brooklyn, he used to be like, man, watch out for Jake. Nigga, you be sharpening a knife at the end of the T. He come to be like, yo, 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 eat, watch out for Jake, watch out for Jake. I know some white boys that do go hard though, so it ain't even about going hard on the internet. It's about representing, being what you say you are. Don't say, oh, you the hot police, and you told somebody somebody name. Man, I'm different, bro. Ain't nobody gonna like me if that's the case. Bro, how can you join the DC Blacks? That's a joke. I ain't gonna respond to that. DC Blacks is a myth, bro. Ain't nobody in no gang. We don't even do that culturally. That ain't a DC thing growing up. He got somebody deported. For real, that's true, Bill. He got somebody deported, Frank. Who he got deported? What he did? Who he got deported? Nah, school me real quick. I'm getting tired. You see, I can't even keep my eyes open. Who was Bobby here? Bro, I don't be knowing some. You know, I was locked up for a long time. I don't be knowing some of these characters, man. I'm waiting for my man to tell me who he got deported. I ain't know he got nobody deported. I'm gonna go look it up though. Try to bring y'all some new videos. You know, my little editing getting better, man. I know I still be looking elementary, but I'm getting better. Nah, Young Thug ain't make no mistake. He know what he was doing, and they let him go. Yeah, man. Oh, the dude that hit him with the rock and the sock got deported. Oh my goodness. You gonna have to show me that, bro. Somebody said that's wild. If he got somebody kicked out the country. Oh man, I don't know that. I'm gonna check it out though. He funny, man. Frank Matthews, funny. It's on YouTube, but is it real or is it just somebody talking about it? I thought about that. That's a good point about the man Barry shirts. Them jokes was everywhere, but see, that's a different thing. That joke wasn't really disrespecting Marion Barry. That joke, them shirts, in today's climate, they probably would be disrespectful. But back in the day, everybody thought it was funny that he was like, man, that bitch set me up. You say, dude talking about it and giving documents of proof. What I gotta do, what I gotta type in, 1090J, get someone deported. Tell me what to type in. Yeah, 15 years different. What you mean? They saying 1090J got somebody deported. I don't know that to be true. My man schooling me to that. I never read it. He said go look it up. So I'm gonna look it up though. What? Oh, that's crazy. Man, KZ got the whole joint rated. Whoo. Well, he a mega star on YouTube though. It say really be a Jake. Ah man, that's hilarious, man. Watch out for Jake. Jake and the fat man. Ah man, Jake and the fat man. 50 Jake. Ah, he Jay-Z and YouTube, man. I'm gonna go get Barber son on Jake. Barber son to eat him alive. No Diddy. Uh, he said 50 Jake. Oh man. Let me stop playing with bruh before he get me deported, man. You know I'm from over there, right? You know I'm from over yonder, right? $10.50 Jake. I don't know, man. He got, man, a bunch of subscribers, man. All type of subscribers. Like, he the Eminem, that's what he is. He Eminem of YouTube. $10.50 Jake. $12.50 Jake, bro. $12.50 Jake. $12.50 Jake. Jake, brother. PD. Jake Boston PD. $12.50 Jake. That's his name, y'all. $12.50 Jake. Salute. Big salute. Appreciate the love, homie. We over here talking about 10.50, 12.50 Jake. You watch 12.50 Jake? Nah, not 12 Jake, 12.50 Jake. He ain't gonna never respond to me. He better not. He know better. He know better. And listen, I only started talking about it because you on Vlad talk about DC Blacks. You ain't never been nowhere with us. If you was, you'll have a permanent handprint right here. Psh. Nah, he from Boston. He must have moved to Florida when he was young and went in or something like that. He did that time in the Florida Department of Corrections. He said, nah, I don't watch 12.90 Jake. They call it 12 Jake. It's 12.90 Jake, 12.50 Jake. I mean, I can't remember all the numbers. It's like all the letters. ATF, FBI, CIA, DEA, MPD, NOPD, BPD. Who could keep up with it? You saw when he got whooped. Nah, where that happened at? Where that's on? And told on the kids that, yeah, I saw that. That was, I seen he did a video on that trying to explain that, but over there, make his content, man. Just keep us out his mouth, man. Somebody called him a serial teller. I just don't understand how he the rap police. Can somebody explain that to me? How is he the rap police? What make him qualify? Because he got pace. If that's the case, I'm the rap police. He go get everything else on everybody else. Well, he can't explain to you. He swear to God he ain't seen nothing in Big Meech's paperwork. Me neither. But he can't explain third party cooperation. He probably got him a Tammy Cohen too. I saw that brass knuckles situation. I ain't familiar. I heard him talk about it, but I don't know. I ain't see it or nothing though. We'll see though. But look, I'm tired, y'all, man. Free the real, man. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with something new. Hey, send me that paperwork you was talking about too, bro, with that 5K1 situation in the boat blue.